Simon from simonwoods.com. Shiraz, Syrah, Spicy Quintet here. I've got Australia, something else, Australia, something else, Australia. Let's give them a whirl. Aussie ones have all got screw caps, the other two haven't. First one, McHenry Honan, Three Amigos, red. I think there's a companion white. I think the idea of the Three Amigos, David Honan, ex-owner of Cape and founder of Cape Mentel, and the McHenry family, and someone else. I think there's three of them involved. But also with this range, Three Amigos, I think there's three great varieties in all of them. So one's here, Shiraz, Grenache, Mourvedre, SGM. It's funny how you never see people do MSG wines, but I'm sure it'll come. Let's give it a whirl. Now, the first thing I smell is a slight wild meatiness, and almost like a European style of meatiness. No, sometimes Aussie wines can be just that little bit too clean, a little bit too brash, and this one feels like it's got a wild savoury edge, a naughty past. Let's taste it. Very tasty youngster. Actually, not too young. It's got a nice juicy roundness to it. You can almost feel. Okay, I know what the varieties are in there, but you can almost feel the stereotypical elements of each getting their chance to talk. So the Shiraz is like this quite nice bouncy berry fruit, slightly puppy-like, going bit of plum there too. The Grenache is sort of like the rounder, plusher one that's sort of going, ho hum, I'm just a nice gentle old Hector. And then the Mourvedre is adding this wild meaty side. Very nice, very confident wine, not trying to bash you around the head, but yeah, pretty subtle for Aussie wine. I know, that's a bit of a cliche, isn't it? There's loads of subtle Aussie wines now, more and more of them. Let's see whether this is a subtle Chilean wine. Viña Maipo, Gran Devoción, Syrah, Petite Syrah. So two different grape varieties, Syrah and Petite Syrah, not related at all. Maybe once upon a time, long times ago, in the annals of grape history, they were the same grape and they went their separate ways. But no, I mean Petite Syrah and they've both got a bit of wildness and spice to them. Syrah is probably the more classy of the two. No, definitely the more classy of the two. And Viña Maipo, I know, prepare to be confused. I'm pretty sure that they're based in Casablanca. They're called Viña Maipo, and this one's from Maule. Go figure. Telltale giveaway, in the way that you pick up some South African wines and you think there's that baked, burnt rubber smell, which we now call it's got a touch of Pendock about it. No, this one has got that blackcurrant reduction, which it's okay, but I almost want some more than that in my wine. It almost feels like there's that slightly bit too much cleanliness. You want to take the winemaker and drag him behind a tractor from 10 yards and get him a bit grubby. It's okay, it's got this slightly soft chocolatey edge, juicy fruit, but it feels just that little bit too correct. It doesn't have that wild confidence. It's a fuller bodied wine than the Three Amigos, but yeah, don't think it's a better wine. Hey! Right, next one, back in Western Australia. First one, Three Amigos, was Margaret River. This one and the final one, both from the same people, Larry Cherubino's estate, and this one's from Franklin River. So round the corner, oops, a Stelvin bit stuck on the top. If you've never seen in a bit of a lining of a Stelvin, well, you probably won't be able to see it now, but anyway, it's come off. Larry Cherubino used to be one of the main red winemakers in Hardy's Western Australian enterprise. Very enterprising guy, and now set up on his own. So this is ad hoc, middle of everywhere, 2008 Shiraz. Better pour some in my glass, haven't I? Again, I don't know whether this is a Western Australian trait coming through today, but there is a savoury meatiness coming through here. There is a bit of wildness, more of what I associate with European wine than with Australian wine. And again, fruit backward, more of those earthy undercurrents to the fore. Giving them starring role, not a bad idea. And maybe it's Australian heritage just come through in this quite bold, dark fruit. There's bits of chocolate, not that sort of rancid coffee edged chocolate that seems to be quite popular, particularly among South African winemakers at the moment. But here is slightly bitter dark chocolate, plums, herbs. There's a bit of that garrigue feel that you get in some Languedoc reds. Nice wine. Those savoury edges make me think that this is the sort of wine that be better at this time tomorrow. Doesn't feel like there's any hard tannins that need to sort themselves out, but there's a freshness about it, there's a life about it, and something that makes me think best is yet to come with that one. Let's try this next one, if I can work out how to pronounce it. S-I-J-N-N. Seen. It had better be seen and not heard. Rather intriguing blend of grape varieties. Syrah, 42% Shiraz they've got. Then Mourvedre, Touriga Nacional, Trincadeira, 2 Portuguese one, and 1% of Cabernet Sauvignon, just to make up the party. From the Swellendam region. Ooh, intriguing. It's got that. The Touriga is one of the ones that's talking quite a lot here. Touriga Nacional for me, if you put a little bit of it in a blend, brings this edge of ginger biscuits. Can't remember the last time I had a ginger biscuits. I've stopped dunking them in my tea, but I get that character here. I get a bit of wild orange peel, herb, and plum from the Syrah / Shiraz, and intriguing smelling wine. Well, that's another confident wine too. It feels fuller bodied. Certainly I get more of an alcohol burn coming through there. But this generous juiciness, plush, and this wild herb with this orange peel edge, a bit of pomegranate, some really odd, intriguing flavours going on here. Some of maybe the Mourvedre is giving some meatiness, but very tasty, and I think I need to find out more about that wine, because it feels like first time I've ever come across it. Feels like it's got lots of stories to tell, and like they'll be interesting ones, and some of them probably not repeatable in polite company. Final wine, The Yard, which is Larry Cherubino's top wine, top Shiraz. Again, Franklin River Shiraz. Oh, the Stelvin stays in that time, and 2008 from the Acacia Vineyard, according to this. Again, Franklin River. Franklin's a lovely region. I mean, they do some terrific wines there. There's a place, Franklin Estate. Their Bordeaux blend is one of the best that you'll find in Western Australia. But it's also very good for Riesling. Alcumi's down there, and Larry's looked like he's doing some great stuff now. I've had some of their Riesling before, and I think I've got some stock stored away for a few videos' time. Let's give this a sniff. Well, this smells darker and yeah, far more closed in than the middle of what's it called, middle of everywhere one, and it feels like this is the one that just really needs to blossom. I like its spice. I like that there's almost a bit of coal tar, a bit of coal dust. I don't know if you remember having a coal fire at home and having a soot fall. That smell that was in the air as a result of that. But again, there's this orange peel character, and I get orange peel in a lot of the time in Rhone and Languedoc Syrah. Languedoc probably a bit more than Rhone, and I get it here. Much fuller bodied and richer, tighter, and a bit more mineral character coming through. That sort of edge of sense of place, life beyond fruit and winemaking. That's what that one I think of as being minerality. The something of the soil coming through there, more than in the middle of everywhere one. More backward though. It feels like whereas the middle of everywhere is looking nice now but still is going to get better, I feel that is yeah, leave it a couple of years at least and then it's going to blossom. But again, you've got this wildness, you've got this herbiness, that edge of orange peel, the garrigue again, tasty, and it's sort of wine to show to all those people who sort of say, oh, all Australian Shiraz tastes the same. Well, it does if you're drinking all Shiraz that's priced about £5 and it's usually on special offer. But here's a wine that's got lots of personality. It's got power, but it's power, iron fist, velvet glove and all that stuff. Tasty. I think I will... I don't think I'll try that tonight. I think I'm going to leave that open and try it tomorrow night, because I think that's there's a pretty nice wine really just wanting to bound out of the bottle and go down my throat. I'll tell you all about it on some other occasion. See you soon.